Hey guys, Beth from Ozark Prepsteaders here. All right, it has been a minute since I have updated y'all. I shot a video probably I don't know, a month, 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks ago, saying that I was going to make sure that I was posting more frequently. And yeah, I failed on that one. But here I am, and I wanted to give you all some updates about what's going on. So first of all, I'm going to run a little clip here to show you the exciting news that we finally purchased our own property. We bought this last year. Got 10 acres. Been out here in all 4 seasons now. It's equally as amazing every time we come out. We've got a pond, we've got several springs. A little over 10 acres is clear parts, a little under 5. See those rows of big bushes there? Those are blueberries. It was a gorgeous day today. Super happy to be living in the Ozarks. We are super excited. The property has several springs on it, year-round springs. We have a pond. We have the area that's cleared. We have woods. Pretty much it's everything that we were hoping for and shooting for. And yeah, it happened. Now, it did take a little bit longer than we had hoped. Everything has taken a little bit longer. But that's okay, it just takes as long as it takes. So along the lines with having our property and now getting ready to start our own build, I wanted to let you all know that we are going to start a separate channel for Sandland Construction. The construction company is growing. It's really been exciting. We have a lot of great projects that we're finishing. We have a lot of great projects coming up. We're super excited about it. We're excited to share all that. But I just don't feel like it's that's something I want to mix in with the content here on this channel. I think that it needs to have its absolutely own channel. So we're going to be doing that. And let's see what else is going on. So Jake is doing phenomenal. He's very active in our political group, the Ozark Patriots. He's shows up at every meeting. He's voting. He's talking to people. He's super excited about it. He's basically just really happy and really healthy. He's super busy right now, but I will definitely get him on video soon so y'all can see him and see how he's doing. Randy's working like crazy, which, it's summer and we do construction. So that's, that's a good thing, kind of how it's supposed to be. He's also doing really well. And we're just kind of working on really diversifying a little bit, right? I've still follow a bunch of other channels and I see that everybody is, focused on really getting ready and prepared for what it looks like, is headed our way. And that's probably going to be some type of depression, probably for sure some food shortages, maybe some, I don't know, rolling blackouts. The government keeps talking about that. Yeah, our super incompetent president, said last year that we were in for a cold, dark winter of death. And maybe he got his winters mixed up. Like maybe he meant this one after they cut off all the electricity and they make sure that we don't get any food. Because I think we're up to 95 food processing plants have, caught fire, blown up, burned to the ground, along those lines. And then, I'm sure you've all seen the pictures of all the cattle. The cattle are dying off, heat. So they're doing everything they can in their power to make sure that we do have a food shortage this year. And so I'm sure lots of you, like us, are working on getting your food preps together. And I'm getting ready to start canning a whole bunch more meat and some other things like that. I don't know if I'll show that on the channel because there's so many better canners than I am out there. But I did have some local folks. I posted about it on Facebook, and I think I had at least one, maybe two people say they were interested in learning more about that. So I don't know. I might try and like shoot a little video just to help people get started. And if I do that, I'll post it here. I am starting up a new business. I am going to be doing furniture restoration. I think a long time ago, shortly after we got here, we talked to y'all about different ways to make money in rural America. So I, for 2 years now, have been following along with the journey of, the painted furniture and all that kind of stuff, the furniture flippers, lots of people making good money off of that. I, of course, me being me and always having to do things the hard way, I'm not so interested in painting really nice wood. I'm really interested in restoring it and bringing it back. And, between my experience with building things, we have a good friend here. He has a lot of experience making cabinets. So between my experience and his experience, I think I can pretty much fix anything that I find that's broken. And then it's just a matter of, bringing those finishes back. And, I've been watching a lot of videos lately where people are even picking up furniture that's been painted. Maybe it wasn't done so well, stripping it back and bringing them back, and people are having some amazing results. So I just bought my first couple of pieces. I'll throw some pictures in here. 2 of them are from a manufacturer that's pretty well known and pretty popular, and I don't know what the value is on any of them right now. I got them all for a good deal. I bundled most of them together, and then I brought one of the pieces from Vegas. And honestly, I'm not getting into this to like make a killing on it. I'm getting into it for 3 reasons. One, I find it very therapeutic to be able to work with my hands a little bit. And since I'm mostly in the office now, not on the job sites too much, I don't get to do very much of that. 2, I love vintage old things, as does my son. He got that from me. I cannot wait until we get to the point with Sandland Construction where we can, find some old plantation house and freaking bring it back. That's my dream. So, like the idea of bringing things back. And I think we're going to reach a point pretty quickly here where it's going to be harder and harder to get your hands on things that are manufactured. No, that's not how I want to say it. I think it's going to be harder and harder to get things that are available at like big box stores and even some of the cheaper low-end manufactured stuff like you would buy from Walmart. We're starting to see some shortages here, and not like you walk in and you're like, oh my gosh, where is everything? But you go in to find certain things, and where there used to be 5 of those things, maybe from super cheap to, I'm thinking like at the big box stores, from super cheap to, fairly better quality, but, still affordable. Maybe there were 5 options, right? Now there's like 2 options and 3 empty spaces on the shelves. So you can still get things, but it's not as abundant as it used to be. And I think especially with the gas prices and the trucking costs, we're just, unfortunately, things are just going to be a little bit rough. And so I'm looking forward to the opportunity to maybe be able to bring some things back to the marketplace whenever the marketplace, isn't as full and things aren't as available as they used to be. So yeah, I'm excited about it. I will definitely shoot some videos as I get into it. My first couple pieces are, of course, going to be a huge learning experience, and I'm excited about it. And I'll share that with y'all. We also could not put in a full garden this year. Well, first of all, we have the chickens in the back, and they eat everything. But second of all, our entire backyard is giant oak trees. So there's no sunlight back there to grow anything. And we have networked and met a lot of people who, either have huge gardens or are full on farmers. That's been really wonderful to get to meet some of these folks. But, with the way things are, like, we wanted to make sure we grew some stuff of our own. So we put a bunch of pots out front. Things are starting to come up. Tomatoes is the big one. We use a lot of our canned and stewed tomatoes. I'm almost gone through all that we did last year. Herbs are big for us. Peppers, lots and lots of peppers. And I planted some okra, and I planted it in pots. And I wasn't sure how that was going to work out, but I think it's looking pretty good. So let me show you what that looks like. So this is our little potted garden. As you can see, I got some herbs down there at the bottom. We did lots of tomatoes. We like the heirloom tomatoes. We don't like the hybrids. And so that's what we've got going on. The great big black one in the middle, that's my okra. I'm super, super excited about that. And then we have a lot of peppers. We have bell peppers and then some hot peppers. I'm gonna have to get that guy staked up. So we don't have a ton, but we have something. We have things that we use a lot. That's what we focused on. Over here, we've got some more herbs. We cleaned all this out. We had vines all growing up here on the house, and it was really messing things up. These are strawberries. I don't know how well they're gonna do. They were not doing well before I put them in the ground, and they're still alive, so I've got a little bit of hope. And then the hydrangea looks absolutely amazing this year. And then of course we just did a few flowers. Ooh, my flag is caught. I gotta get that fixed. So yeah, that's our front yard container garden. So yeah, that's the update on where we are and what we're doing. Still spending a lot of time on the Ozark Patriots. That takes up quite a bit of time. Not as much now that elections have ended. The primary season is over. So it's not quite as all consuming and all encompassing as it was, but it's still, we still have one meeting a month. We have to get ready for that. We still have people joining. All that stuff has to be processed. There's still, donations, like all that stuff still has to be run and managed. So it does take up a chunk of time. And that's about it. So I hope you're all doing good. I do miss being on here with y'all. I struggled a little bit this morning because I really wanted to get a video out, but I wasn't sure what to talk about. And I was like, you know what? I'd just do a general update and see how that goes. So leave some comments. Let me know how y'all are doing. I hope everybody is doing well and enjoying your summer. 4th of July is coming up. If you're going to go somewhere or do something exciting, drop a note in the comments. Let me know what you got going on, all right? All right, it's good to catch up with y'all, and I will catch you on the next one.